Hey, a playa, have you ever sent a text message to your crush and sat there hoping, waiting, praying that they would respond to you, and all you got back was a one-word answer? What gives? Why do they give you one-word answers? What are you supposed to do with that? I'll tell you how to respond to them right after this.
This is the Just Beef. You're watching the Just Beef.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. So, if you want to learn and grow, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click on the notification bell. One-word answers like IDK, cool, or even just an emoji as a response can be incredibly frustrating because what do you say in response to that? I mean, here you are trying to have a conversation, maybe you asked a question, maybe you're following up on something, or maybe you're just starting the interaction by saying, hey, and all you get back is this short little response, and it's nothing to go off of. They haven't really given you a real answer. A lot of times people make the mistake of starting a very bare bones conversation. Maybe you'll say something like hey, or just even what's up, and you're hoping that your crush is going to launch into something, that they're going to actually start the real conversation. Sure, you may have made the introduction, but did you lead the way into an actual conversation? If you're starting the conversation with something very basic like hey, what's up, how's it going, and you're hoping that your crush is going to fill in the gaps there, what you're basically doing is passing the ball over to them. You're not actually starting the conversation because the real response that has to be given has to come from them. Meaning by you saying something like what's up, now they have to formulate what's going on. They have to come up with something to talk about. So you haven't really started anything, you just passed it along. And it might sound weird because this is how normal people talk, right? You say hey or what's up and they give you an answer and you guys kind of carry on from there. But we're not talking about having a normal conversation here. We're talking about you talking to your crush, you getting them involved in the conversation. If you like them and they don't really like you back or you're not sure how they feel about you, you have to be the one that really initiates something substantial, something worth engaging with, something that they want to talk to you about. The reason why I always say start with a question or lead in with a story is that you're giving them something tangible to work with. They can share their honest opinion based on what you said. For example, if you ask a question like, hey, this new movie just came out, me and my friends were thinking about going to watch it. What do you think? Do you like these types of movies? In that question, you give them the chance to share their opinion on those types of movies, that movie in particular, and then once they kind of give you their answer, you can always dive deeper into the conversation. You could say, well, what other types of movies do you like? What's your favorite movie of all time? When's the last time you saw a movie in actual theater? And look, let's be honest, just because you ask a question doesn't mean your crush is going to give you a full in-depth answer. They may very well give you just one word or one phrase or just keep it very brief. Now I know that can be incredibly frustrating because you're trying to get something going and they're just not going along with it, but I think it's still important to go deeper into the conversation. After you ask that question, still ask those initial follow-up questions because I think as you do that more and more, hopefully they're going to start to see that this is a topic you're interested in talking about. And if they're interested too, they'll eventually open up and start sharing. And when it comes to telling a story, this is your opportunity here to be a little flirty in how you talk to them or to omit details so that they can ask more follow-up questions. The whole point here is not just to kind of unload something on them, but to have them engage with the storytelling process. In fact, I'm going to link up a video over here of a story that I told a girl in a bar that got her super engaged and hooked in the conversation. So you're definitely going to want to check that out after you finish this video. But really, there's only so much that you can do. You can try to put everything out there and start conversations, but they may just not feel comfortable yet in talking to you, or they may just not know what to say. We forget sometimes that our crushes can also be shy, and one-word answers might be indicative of that shyness. Or boredom. Maybe your conversation just isn't engaging enough, and they're giving you these one-word answers just so that they don't appear as mean or rude for ignoring you. You have to start learning more about your crush. That's the only way that they're going to start opening up to you. If they don't really know you that well, and you don't really know enough about them to talk about things that they like, well then you're not going to get the type of response you're looking for. So I think what you need to do is to try to talk to them more in person if you can, and then also text them, but try to learn more about their hobbies and their interests. If you can go into conversations that they would enjoy talking about, you're going to have a much better chance of getting a real response from them. And just to clear things up, don't ever bring up in anger or annoyance the fact that they're giving you these one-word answers. Yes, I know it can be frustrating, but if you point it out and you say something rude, it's only going to make them shut down. So you may want to joke around about it and say something like, "You're a really chatty person today." that might be an easy way to kind of point it out without making it too obvious that you're annoyed by it. And if your conversations are going from back and forth texting to just texting once in a while to just getting short answers from them here and there, you're definitely going to want to check out the video over here where I talk about 5 things you can do if a girl ignores your text. If you feel like they're just not responding to you or you're just not getting the type of responses that you want, this video is going to help you figure that out. On that note, guys, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.